So I'm a totally new Stanley? Is that a thing? Or what's going on? Is this a new game?
Yeah, it's a new game. Like, it's as if you... every time you die, it's as if you restart the game. Or every time you finish a certain ending, you're just restarting the game again.
That's so weird. Anyway, we're back playing Stanley Parable. Oh, jeez! Ah!
I'm pretty sure we're back, not black.
We're
back in black.
We're black playing we're black playing... That's hard to say. Fuck it. We're back playing Stanley Parable. Alright, now there's one entrance that you would always want me to go to. Which one was that one?
Oh, wasn't it the phone one? The phone ending that we didn't do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we did it last time. We may or may not have jumped off the ledge several times until we died. Just to make the narrator very sad.
Yeah, that was very sad, actually. Shut your mouth.
But now what we want to do is we want to get to that phone ringing again.
Which is up here?
Yeah.
Up there?
Yeah, we want to let it ring. We don't want to answer it, because I don't know what's going to happen this time. I actually haven't seen this one.
Me either.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Jump off again. I dare you. Go on, do it.
I wonder if you jump off down there. Do you die? Or?
Yeah. No matter how high it is, you're just going to die.
Yeah. Except if you jump to there.
Yeah, we did that. We did. We did both the blue door and the red door ending, didn't we?
Yes? Yeah, we did. That's how it... Oh, that's how it ended.
Yeah, that was the red door one. So you go through here, to the left.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Here we go. Phone.
Oh, fuck. Scares me every goddamn time.
Just let her in for like 15 seconds. Just let it go.
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Oh, sounds so concerned for you.
I doubt it. He's not concerned for anybody but himself.
The dick. Last time he wasn't. He got us. Got us good!
I hope I'm recording this. I am.
It's all good. You got this. It's supposed to take like 15 seconds, supposedly.
Did you Google it?
No, there's another ending that kind of tells you the rest of the endings.
Ah.
It kind of gives hints to what else is in the game.
Right. What else should we... maybe we should do that ending next. Figure it out.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Do you know what ending it is?
Yeah. We just have to escape instead of going into the mind control facility.
Oh! Yeah, that's right,
That's really cool. Oh, okay. Maybe it just keeps ringing.
Man, will this phone ever fucking ring out? I swear. I don't want to do this ending. This ending's fucking creepy as dicks.
You could just restart the game. Begin the game again. Well, I'm a bit disappointed by that. I was kind of hoping for some new ending there that I hadn't seen.
That would be cool, yeah.
Oh well.
So,
follow what he's saying at the moment.
To the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You know what we should try?
What?
We should try going right, and then when he tells us to go left, we'll just go left.
Okay, do that.
Because we've never done that, have we?
No, we haven't.
Way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
And we did.
Wow.
We admired it goodly, especially in the first episode.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
I think that was the second episode. I don't even fucking know.
Left, I say.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Got back on track.
That's cool.
Oh, that's another ending we haven't done as well.
What?
Another really sad one. Just keep going.
Don't get fired.
Brilliant.
To his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Go back into the broom cupboard. I just remembered there's some really cool dialogue in this.
Stanley stepped into the broom
Close the door.
but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Just admire things in here whilst he waits for you to leave, which you will not do.
Why? What happens in here?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
But we're going to stay here just to spite you, narrator. Just to spite you.
Is that radioactive wire?
That Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Yeah, he says sweet FA. It makes a click noise every time you, like a dirt tour, Tony.
Still in the broom closet, sitting around doing nothing.
Why?
Please
Questions.
offer me some explanation here. I'm genuine.
That's the sound of a keyboard.
Oh yeah, you press some buttons on the keyboard, that's right.
Is this in your mind?
Choice or anything in here, right?
If I said Stanley walked past
the broom
closet.
at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. That didn't even occur to me because literally, it is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have.
So now that I know what meta means from the other night, I've realised that this game is extremely meta.
It's the most meta thing you'll ever see in your
This
life.
is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, say,
I love this.
Did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite. I hope your friend.
I hope you say it in that exact tone as well. The broom closet ending.
Ugly and really. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Drugs and hookers.
Wow.
Yeah, he just begins to insult you now because you just don't do what he
Well,
says.
I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. This broom closet explored it a bit, and we're just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical ability of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
I thought he was talking about Stanley, but no, he's talking about you
He's
now.
talking about us.
Why? So as to ensure that your body is taken care of
Before it begins to decompose.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The computer is dead. He or she
This is
has
so
fallen
meta.
to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
He's making fun of us now.
Corpse from
Yep.
the area and invite another human to take their place at the computer.
He's going from paying out Stanley to paying out you.
First-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the narrative tropes in video games, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. The broom closet ending was my favourite.
Did you get the broom closet ending?
I did.
Ah, second flare. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before. Using the staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Is that ever mentioned again? The second player?
I don't know.
That's
I
really
didn't
funny.
actually make it all the way to the end.
That's really funny.
Wait, come on, man. The executive bathroom again.
I wanted to go. Whatever.
God. Oh, that's weird. It's locked.
So, yeah.
It's normally open.
Weird.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned.
Do you remember
to
the passcode?
discover An indication of any human life.
2845.
Unravelled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. Stanley was in such a rush to get as quickly as possible. He didn't even have a second to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Calming new age music.
This is great.
I like how it's like, fucking stop, play the game, piece of shit.
Yeah, it's just like, come on, calm down. Let's do it.
Feeling soothed.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passage.
After you played it a few times, he just goes, "Oh, we've done this point so many times. Just go through the passageway. Just walk through it. You'll be right."
Wow.
The creepy elevator again.
So, did he ever have co-workers? Or is this all in his head right now? It's literally all in his head.
I don't know. I'd like to say that I know, but I think it depends on which endings you take to
Yeah, what's
tells
the
you which
canon
one.
ending? You got it. What's the canon ending?
Oh,
Stanley realized
I guess when you beat the game.
When you beat the game, yeah?
Yeah, I guess that's kind of like
as though he
the
felt
ending.
for himself.
I guess.
Question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now? When
For years, it had never occurred to him.
This
Like,
question
but then when,
was
like, you...
for
The creepy ending with the wife and everything, I guess that's kind of like another ending that says it's all in your head.
Yeah.
Stanley walked straight ahead
So
to
turn
a
left.
large door that read
Escape!
Mine
Escape!
Facility.
This is cool.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall,
Stanley would meet his violent death. Creepy. Very
The door
creepy.
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
It's true. You're walking forward. Go on, jump down.
I don't wanna.
Just do it.
So what happens now?
You'll find out in a second when it finishes loading, won't you?
Fuck.
No fall damage, like a boss. Straight ahead. There you go.
As the machine whirled into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
He didn't lie to you. You did head towards your death.
We are gonna die. I'm
He was
feeling like...
the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world was. Perhaps his death was of no great loss by plucking the eyeballs from the blind man. Signed and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Why is there even a crusher here?
Who knows what kind of company he worked
Oh.
for? Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a
What?
single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
What's
killing
happening?
him instantly.
Well, we have a female narrator now.
Oh, okay. I thought the game had just kind of like froze.
No, she's saved our lives.
Did she save us?
She saved us. She
What
stopped
game is
us.
this? I don't understand.
The Stanley
It was
Parable.
only just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Wow.
Now this is where it becomes super
When
meta.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Weird.
It's like the room. It's no, not the room. It's like they've
Whoa.
coded-
Is this like...
yeah, that's the whole thing. So go to the very front. It's like when you do your coding and you kind of just have like a room of your examples and how it's going to work
Yeah.
out. That's pretty much what this is. Except they put it into the game. It's the blueprint that shows where you're supposed to walk to follow the story.
That,
Up
and you
until
turn left, up to the 2 doors.
There's the 2 doors. And then it's just got examples of the filing cabinets, the computer desk, the actual computers. So you can click on them, and they just turn off.
Oh, thanks, Dick.
Somebody was playing solitaire instead of working.
That guy's playing Gallagher.
Kill him. Look, it's the credit ending.
Wow.
Go
Kevin Brighting.
as the narrator. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's a comedian. Wait, go back and read the right one, I think it is. No, I thought there was something funny on it. Never mind. I was talking about a different one.
It's literally credits.
Yeah.
The Office,
That's cool. It's got the maintenance room. So
an early version of the maintenance room.
this is what I was talking about. It's got examples of all the different kind of endings.
Wow. Convenient.
They were the...
Point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to win. Is to lose.
You can read the sign in front of you there if you want. That'll tell you.
September 2012, we submitted the Stanley Parable to Greenlight. Valve's process of approving games for Steam. The Greenlight page had only a series of cryptic photos which were still enough to win the community's appraisal.
Am I going crazy? Go back. Turn you right. Behind you. 180. No scope. This is great. Read that.
Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up at a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too joking on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which is not our intention. That would have been awesome.
That was my thought precisely.
Fuck, that would have been cool as. Alien base.
I thought, man, that would have been so cool, and then I realized it was a payout of itself and people who play first-person shooters.
From Pixel Sith, dear narrator, how do you stay in shape?
Will the game feature... Was that Cappy?
From Quakester,
back a
subject
bit.
question.
Okay. They're just emails to the narrator.
After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. There we go.
The lounge. It's gorgeous.
It is.
The phone. Pencil sharpener.
Oh, he's...
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is what made me think that you could not answer
In a
it.
previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a time would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending.
Yeah. So I thought that would have
Earlier
happened.
version, I guess, yeah. Cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a new path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
The cargo lift. Second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game, but we created it to look like a place where cargo was actually stored. Yeah, that looks a lot like Half-Life-y.
I think we established that it was done on the Portal / Half-Life.
Yeah, it's Source Engine, apparently. Follow the hallways following the first two doors was important to get right, since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. One option. First choice, obey, disobey, lounge, maintenance, staircase. I think that's
That's the one they've got.
yeah, that's the one they've got. First choice, obey, disobey, lounge, maintenance. Other
the
entries
same.
will be hidden depending on how you entered.
Okay.
Vent. It's all a bit different, looks like.
Yeah, slightly different.
Lounge and maintenance. One doorway to the maintenance and the lounge and the original back on track option.
Too
confusion
confusing.
ending.
We did that.
We did actually. That was fun.
You could go back.
That was
You missed a spot.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, left.
Nice. That was a fucking weird ending. The confusion
It was
ending.
confusing.
Hey, nice. Zending. These levers were originally part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever, the narrator would describe what colour lever they had pulled. Alright.
Zending. I don't know.
The screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part.
I don't know what part that is.
Me either.
Zending model.
Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the fourth version, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it shortly before launch.
The escape.
For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what we were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Makes sense. Zending. What is Zending?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Don't go to the exit yet. There's still heaps.
Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this for players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed two enemies together instead.
Freedom.
Huh. Oh,
Oh, that's right. We haven't done the countdown wait yet, have we?
one of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. What's the countdown ending?
Is where you go through to the final ending part, but you choose to turn on the power instead of turning it off for the mind control.
Ah,
Did we do that?
maybe?
I don't think we did.
No, we haven't really gone past here. Like, we haven't been past...
Oh, that's right. We never really did the mind control facility part.
Yeah. Oh, what is this?
Outtakes.
Kevin Briding, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game, roughly ceased at times.
Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Sound plausible to you?
They're just outtakes.
Wow,
It's cool.
that is cool. It is really cool.
Employee lounge.
It's so odd. So much shit here.
Yeah. You
Oh,
still haven't
yeah.
seen it all.
I know.
That's the.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. There's still more up.
Up and to the left and then left again.
To the left. To the left. Oh wow.
That's in a different episode.
Yeah, that was in the. Which one was it? The Terraria.
Terraria one, yeah.
Which is the one before this one, isn't it?
Should be, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll probably put that one up.
Up there. There we go. What's that?
Game design mock-up. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game, though much of the environment has changed. The basic layout from this mock-up is still the same.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a bit darker, it would seem.
Yeah. Grungier.
Grungy. Bit more like Portal and Half-Life.
Yeah. Stanley's office.
Evolution of Stanley's office over time. First created in November, first is March, and the third in February. 2011, 2012, 2013, respectively.
Yeah.
Do you see much difference?
Yeah. With all the cabinets and stuff have moved
Oh, yeah,
around
they've
as well as
moved
the
around
desk.
then, yeah. How come Stanley gets a nice big office?
It's not really that big. It's pretty small and cramped, really.
Well, it's bigger than the others, it would seem.
I guess. You may-
go this way.
We went this way, didn't we?
Yeah, but there's more paths, I think.
No, it all leads to ultimately to the same spot.
We went that way. We didn't go this way.
Didn't? Oh, that's right. Static.
We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, which meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice narrator informing viewers that he's preparing a new version of Stanley Parable.
That's cool.
Lighting engine.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think so.
Now we just need to find the exit. Oh,
It's
there's.
right there.
How very convenient.
How mildly convenient.
Does that woman ever talk again?
There you go.
Oh.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Give it a second. I guess you can turn it off now.
Ha!
You just turn.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not.
She's talking about
Sometimes
you
Us
and
and
the
the
narrator.
narrator?
Yeah.
be seen.
Sometimes these things cannot be
Listen
seen.
to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Do it.
As you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and make your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
Quick,
Don't
do it,
let
do it.
time-
You just let yourself die.
I know. I wanted to see what would happen.
Nothing.
Do we start again?
You have to start it again. Yourself.
Or we'll go back to the narrator. Why? What happens if we click escape? Do we get her as the narrator?
No, you press escape. And begin the game again. That's it. She was telling you what to do the entire time so you didn't die. But you died. You let yourself
All
die.
of his co-workers were gone.
So if we do it before we die, does anything happen?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
Simply
I died.
Shit! Did
Go-
you want to do it again, or
Nah, go to the left.
When Stanley
I don't think
came
it
to a
makes
set
a
of two
difference.
open
I think it just
doors,
restarts the
he
game.
entered the
Fuck it
door
then.
on his left.
Okay, this time I want you to go downstairs.
down the stairs? I've
Down
heard
the
this one's
stairs.
pretty
Yet there was
crazy.
not a
Yeah, it's
single
pretty
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might find an coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, you gotta go there. Yeah,
Yeah.
through there. Now,
But Stanley
because I
just
remember
couldn't
this.
do it. He considered the
I don't know if we
possibility
did it
of
or if it was
facing
just
his
me
boss.
playing this one, because I did it like
Admitting
6
he'd left his
times.
post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
Cool.
In such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
Keep walking.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
He did
All of
think
my
that.
co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in
Keep
a
walking.
single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he
It's the
began
same
to make
thing.
other strange observations.
He
For
did.
example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Look down. Can't see
Why
feet.
did doors close automatically
doors?
behind him wherever he went?
What?
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they
What?
simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. "This is all a dream."
Has to be, right?
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Ooh, yeah.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled
So
that he had
creepy.
still not woken up.
That is
How
creepy.
was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
This is great.
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
He thought.
It's great.
And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course,
This was not a dream. How could it be?
Was Stanley simply
What?
deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now
As
as
he's
he's ever been in his life.
That's weird.
Now,
How do we
hearing the voice
fly?
speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Yeah.
How else would the voice explain all that?
Yes,
This voice
voice.
was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
You
That
do
this
that,
was
Stanley.
a dream. So he closed
How
his
is there a
eyes
car here?
gently,
Oh,
and he invited himself to
Oh.
wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
so
the
relaxing.
fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
It's all I want.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
He doesn't have a wife, does he?
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Well,
My
according to
life
another
is
ending, he
normal.
doesn't.
Yeah.
I am normal. Everything is
will
fine.
be fine. I am okay.
In the same spot.
Yep.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
This is really dark now.
Weird. Well, it's black.
Mariella
Obviously,
was
it's
a day
dark.
like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy.
Obviously.
This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
How creepy
It
is
was
that?
comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What?
You are crazy. You ran through the city crazy and then died. All of that stuff that you were walking through all the rooms, you were actually out on the street.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I think on that fucked up point, we should play again another time, eh?
Yeah. Because we love to end it on weird and terrible ways.
Cliffhangers.
Yeah.
Alright.
Totally.
We'll see you next week then.
Yeah.
Or week after. I don't know. Fuck, whatever. See you dudes.
Bye-bye.